This is our house, even though another team lives here. The Chargers have a home. Alright. It's the Rams' house, even though another team does live there. Chargers!
We'll see Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers taking on Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Rams and their Southern California rivals, the Los Angeles Chargers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he is just absolutely marvelous to watch throw a football. That's something I could do all day long, watching throw routes versus air. But he's even more impressive when their body's on the field, and he's creating with big throws downfield.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. The throw!
This Chargers team
On
stands.
the first play of the game. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's caught. It's Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Chargers. Chris Godwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing to Stafford. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep the defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. And give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Hunter, nice run. And how about this? This is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and that will force a turnover on downs. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Just an unbelievable start, less than a minute in. They're already up 2 touchdowns.
You talk about getting out of the gate fast. I mean, beyond
Alright.
fast, that's warp speed, isn't it? To jump up with 2 scores like that in less than a minute's time, your confidence has to be elevated.
I haven't even found the right height for my chair yet. I'm still adjusting.
You mean you found a way to sit down?
I did, yeah. Yes, I got that.
I'm still standing watching this occur.
So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Stafford. Catches.
Every game. Well, last season I fixed it finally. They're both 99s. Cup's a 98 now, but that's why.
Made by Metcalf. A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Aldrick Rosas on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Well, he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Hatchet, 19.
So here are the Chargers to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Both these teams are 2-0.
Here's Herbert. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Chris Godwin, 79 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so a good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. So that one will be accepted. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Stafford now to throw. Going up top for Kupp. It's caught inside the 25. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14.
Another game of the season on the way.
Now a first down throw, Stafford. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead will shrink to 6. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Roquan Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. That sack finally the first step in the right direction for a stop. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown. The multiple flags down. So let's sort this out. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. Cook, they'll try and run it. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and a try for two is denied.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. And Charles, this is one of those inexcusable special teams penalties, an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Well, he caught. It's caught. Touchdown, LA! Cooper Kupp as the first half is winding down. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Rosas good with the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. Forced out to his left. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds.
That's why it is.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw is Stafford. Throw outside, complete to Kupp. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. On 1st down at Stafford. A quick pass to Kupp. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Here's Stafford. Dance, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Matthew Stafford taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Rams have taken the lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Stafford Herbert is going to try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And the Rams have got it back. So problems there on the return. Very costly. Not what you need when you just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. And now it's second down, but here's the field goal team out onto the field. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Low-size kick is good. And that will finish off this third quarter of play. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Herbert. Steps away. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Herbert's throw on target to Godwin here. A big play there for LA. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Steps away to his left. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. And he is in as they have tied it right here in the final minute of the 4th quarter.
And now we've got a tie game after that touchdown. And you and I both know what that means. Extra point. In this situation, this little time left takes on some extra emphasis, doesn't it?
It does indeed. Now inside the final minute, can they get it and hold on? Now the extra point.
Yeah, come on. Sunday.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. Boy, a potential game changer there here in the fourth quarter to kick that out of bounds. And now they get great field position at the 40 in a tie ball game. They'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now Stafford. They'll get this one to cut complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, they have had no answer for this connection all night long.
They just have to think in a 2-minute situation, that's got to be a concentration lap. You know they're going to go back to him with the game that he's been having.
Now it's Stafford. Oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And that almost their first INT in the ball game. Had his sights on it. They couldn't seal the deal. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Well, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
To win it. No good. Oh my.
And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to
Godwin touchdown.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Chargers win it.
How do you get that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. Absolute bedlam. You can forget overtime. What a finish, and this crowd in a frenzy.
As well they should be. That's the type of ending that you actually pay money to see. And when it turns out in your direction, oh yeah, you feel real good about that one. Let's face it, a few people who travel to see their team, they're not happy, but overall, this crowd is loving what they just saw.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EASports.com.
Good game. Hey guys.